back to my channel. It's your girl, Curly Hair Beauty Queen, and I'm back again and again and again with yet again another video. So today's video is a wash and go, which is a typical thing that I would do, but the difference is today I am using the Pantene Pro-v Gold Series brand. Again, I have 3 products that I have chose from that brand to utilize with today's wash and go. So here we go, guys. So getting started, I am going to be using the Pantene Pro-v Gold Series Detangling Miilk, and I am going to just be generous with this, making sure that I apply it throughout my hair the way that I apply it. So I'm just going to show you guys the way that I do it. Again, everyone has a different process, but hopefully this does detangle my hair. Guys, so far I have applied generously this leave-in detangling milk, and it's actually doing really good. I mean, one thing that I wanted to be sure of is that it was going to add slip to my hair and that I wasn't going to have to implement something else out of my regular routine for this, but it actually is doing pretty good, and it's actually adding a lot of moisture to my hair, which is really important, especially at the roots of my hair. As you guys can see, it gets really dry, really brittle at the front, so that's something that I try to focus on. Also, towards the ends, I definitely try to focus there as well. So, because again, the ends have been there the longest. I'm not really big on like trimming my hair a whole bunch. I just like to apply my products and go. Next, I am going to be putting the Butter-Creme. It's a Hydrating Butter-Creme conditioner in my hair, and I'm going to use this as the kind of like the holding conditioner on top of the Detangling Miilk. So this is what I usually use with Shea Moisture. I use their Butter-Creme formula. So hopefully this gives the same type of hold to my curls that I'm looking for. So this is going to be a true testament of whether or not this is a good product. Okay guys, so far with this Butter-Creme, I'm getting some pretty good coverage with it. I do feel like it's moisturizing and adding oil to my hair, so it's definitely doing the trick. So far, out of 10, I'm definitely going to rate it at least a 9. So I'm pretty happy with the size and the distribution and the hold. Okay guys, so next I have the hydrating oil that I'm going to be putting in my hair and dispersing, but one thing that I do, I put gel actually on top of my leave-in Butter-Cremes because it helps hold the curl and helps it kind of firm a little bit better, and also stops my hair from getting really frizzy once it starts to dry. So that's huge. Okay guys, so once I'm done applying my hair gel and sifting through my hair, putting the gel on top of the leave-in pudding, I like to go through with a little bit more water and add a little bit more water so that way it doesn't kind of break my hair. Also because I don't want the gel to get too hard as I try to apply the oil. It makes a huge difference, I've come to find. So yeah, I definitely like to apply the water. And then also I use my denim brush afterwards to kind of help kind of bring the gel through the rest of the hair and underneath as well, so that way it's not like just sitting on top of my hair. So that's really huge too. So yeah, make sure that you use a denim brush if you can to comb out your hair. If not, if you're someone who likes to just finger Comb your hair to detangle too. That's not such a bad idea either, but definitely make sure that you at least try to section your hair if you need to, and get through your hair as best as possible. But again, you guys didn't see me like split my hair in fours and things like that. I see a lot of people do that, but I don't want to put too much product in my hair. I wanted to just add enough, and then that's it, because one thing I noticed is if I put too much product in my hair, it starts to weigh down my curls, and I don't like the frizz, but I like the bounce. So if you do too, then that's what you want to focus on, is not putting too many products at one time. So definitely know your hair. Okay guys, so last but not least, I have the hydrating oil that I'm going to apply on top of my hair now that I have the gel and the conditioner and applied more water and detangled and everything. But I normally wait to do this process. I like to apply the oil as it's drying, so I'll usually come back to it. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and just start applying the oil to my hair. But again, I just kind of squirt pump. I didn't even show you guys. I just squirt like that much. I mean, you can't go wrong with oil. But I'm just not going to put too much over the hair, because again, it's just going to add on to the product that I have in my hair. And I also don't know how it's going to respond as well, but it seems pretty sheer, which is what I do like, because I don't normally use like regular oils. I like serums. So I'll go buy those, I didn't forget the name, but I usually buy those serums, and I recently started using the BioSilk because it smells so good and it's so light. If you guys have not tried it, you guys can pick it up at Target, Walmart, your grocery store, you name it. It's like everywhere, but it smells so good, but it's actually, it's expensive. And I think that's really the biggest thing with it, but for me, it's worth the buy because I don't need a whole bunch of it. And it's not too harsh on my hair. It's not too heavy. The oil itself is not too heavy. So if you feel like you want, to have the bouncy curls too, and you want it to kind of feel like really light and airy, then definitely try to utilize that versus like any heavy greases and oils and things like that. So last but not least, I am going to use my toothbrush, my little handy dandy, and I'm just gonna dip the tip of the toothbrush into the Eco Styling Gel, because I like to lay down my hair in the front of my head, because sometimes it looks a little wild. As y'all can see, it's going through a process, and I don't even know what it's called, but I'm just gonna help it out a little bit. So I'm just gonna go through and kind of just tame this down a little bit, help it kind of whip around, and not do too much. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how I do that. So this is the final look of applying the 3 products, which is the oil, the leave-in buttercream, and then also using the Pantene Pro-v Gold Series detangler as well. So this is the final product. This is what it looks like afterwards. Again, the only thing that I applied outside of this product was the hair gel, and again, I utilized that with all of my hair routines just to help my curls stay formed. It just kind of helps give them that bounce that they're looking for, so that's what I implemented. So right now, normally what I do is I air dry my hair, but I decided to use my diffuser, which is something that I never use because I don't like the way that it kind of makes my curls look. They look a little stretched or a little dry. But I'm going to do it for you guys so you could just see what it looks like if you were to use your diffuser. Okay guys, so I am back, and although I told you that I was not going to let my hair air dry and I was going to use my diffuser, I decided to go get something to eat, and what do you know? It air dried a little bit, and now you guys kind of have another look at the reasons why I like the air dry. It allows my curls to kind of clump together for the most part, so just kind of to give you a side angle of my hair. And see how those curls are kind of like clumping together? If you just let them be and not like rake through it and just let it form just like that, it'll get much tighter. So I'll get a little bit of shrinkage, but it's still really good definition of the curls. So that's just kind of give you guys kind of just a look at the reasons why I like to do it this way. But I did get my diffuser and I have it plugged in. I'm just gonna kind of diffuse it a little bit and I will be back. Okay guys, so I am back with the final look of the Pantene Pro-v Gold Series line. So my hair's had a little bit of time to dry. Again, I did a few minutes of air drying, maybe 20 minutes, and then the rest was just done with my diffuser, and again, I used cold air on high. But this is the final product, you know, so pretty good coverage. It's not very dry at all, as much as I thought it was going to be. So it actually works out well even using the diffuser, which is different from what I'm used to. So that's helpful because, again, having like a lot of hair and curly hair can be a process when it comes to drying especially. So I'm used to just having wet hair for long extended periods of time. So that's really good to know, is that it can be used with a diffuser. But overall, I'm really happy with the coverage. I'm going to show you guys a little bit on the side, but yeah, I have different layers and things like that when it comes to my hair. So, but yeah, I mean, I really like the volume that I'm getting from it. Also, I have my pick, my handy dandy, and so what I like to do typically is just kind of flip and just go through and do the roots, you know, and just kind of pick it out. But again, my hair is not very thick. It's relatively thin, you know, for the most part. So I don't have to dig too far just to get to what I want. So I kind of just try to go like this, you know, and again, it's not 100% dry right now. My hair is probably at about, I don't know, I give it like maybe 90%. So even right now it's not ideal for this, but I wanted to show you guys the volume that I'm getting because it's late and I'm going to go to bed anyway. But just to kind of show you guys what I'm getting, this looks really pretty. I might just put it even in a pineapple overnight, so then that way tomorrow I can just do like a little ponytail or like, you know, a high bun, or just even keep it in a pineapple, you know. So not so bad to know that it can be worn like this. And I could just wrap it and be good tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, again, I love it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I know earlier I rated a 9. I'm actually gonna give this one a 10. I think I'm gonna change my mind on that because I like how healthy my hair looks. It's really shiny, if you guys can really see. It's really, like, it's holding onto these curls. I look at those curls popping. What? Oh my goodness. So for someone who's like so focused like myself on just like restoring my curls, this is gonna be a good turnoff for me. So I really like the way that this looks. So if you guys like the way it looks as well, make sure you guys pick up these products at your local store. Again, I think you could find these at, you know, Walmart or even online or even your grocery store. I mean, it just depends, you know, where you live. But yeah, this is a good one to get, so I definitely encourage you guys to pick it up. I want to thank you so much for coming to my page. If you love your girl Curly Hair Beauty Queen, make sure you guys like this video and be sure to subscribe. Also, if you guys have any questions about my process or any of the products that I use, make sure you guys comment down below. Also, I will be sure to put the information for the products that I use also in the description box.